Hey everybody, welcome back to another Crit Dad One Take. Here we go, windiest day on the planet. Eldo, right in the tailwind, baby. 29, 30 miles per hour. Every Tuesday night in Long Beach. This is the P123s. Why do I race this? I don't know. It is just for training. There's no hope of placing. I'm racing with a bunch of young guys. Yeah, but hey, you gotta challenge yourself. You gotta challenge yourself, guys. You can't just sit in there and sandbag it, you know. You gotta go out there and try. So anyway, full gas from the gun. You can see how stretched out it is. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna make this break. So the winds were 17 miles per hour average. Gusts were up to about 34, 40 miles per hour, and the arrows are going straight across. And this is my first time using the old Insta360. Got Eli going up on the left there, and I'm just learning. And there goes someone else. Hey guys, if I don't know your name, come out to the races, talk to me, introduce yourself. I'll shout you out. So yeah, it's the first time using the Insta360. Kind of mounted it too low. I asked that German guy on Instagram what to do, and that's what he did, and I don't know, wasn't really the best advice in my opinion. But I've noticed that if I keep the rear camera up, it looks weird. So I've gone through and edited that out. There goes Kenny Rogers, Brandon York, Maxwell Lane, we just call him Max, Tony, Michael Perez, of course, Bros Ride Bikes. Why is that Jack? Of course. And there's my teammate John Sermon, who I don't know, not too long ago was getting dropped in the 4.5s, and now he's a big kid, getting like second in these races. Yeah, so here we go. It's I'm dying immediately. 400 watts into a headwind, and I don't know. Well, actually, I do know. So basically, when it's windy like this, I know that the field is going to try to just split it immediately to try and get a group going. So a lot of heavy wind, especially at Eldo, favors a breakaway. Once the splits start happening, it is just impossible to try and catch the back of the wheel. So I knew that going into this, and I just decided I am going to play for as long as I can and just see what happens. And so that basically was about 8 to 10 minutes, and that is, I think I averaged it to 286 watts, or close to, not really yet 300, but you know, for me that was just VO2 territory for 8 minutes, and that's about what I got. The rest of the folks are probably thresholds above 300, so they're doing just fine. Alright, so as we continue here, just trying to stay on Jack's wheel, and I let John in here. I'm like, come on teammate, pull me through. He's like, what are you doing? So in this race, it's pretty the etiquette is essentially don't open up gaps if at all possible. So if you open up a gap in this race, people are like, what are you doing? Why are you such an amateur? Stop opening gaps. But I mean, I am Crit Dad, 44 years old, and I gotta do what I gotta do. So sometimes gaps do open, but once you do get into a train and you start seeing people peel off, don't just peel off too. I mean, try to get to the front and pull for like a few seconds, at least just to keep the rhythm going. That's what I learned last year, and I'm trying to keep that going this year. If you're in the 4.5s and you're looking at this thinking, oh, this looks great, I don't know, just stay in the 4.5s. Yeah, this is painful. Yeah, I'm blowing up here, and this I can't. Eli's like, you can hear me breathing, and here comes Cameron on the left, and the rest of the pack. So I couldn't connect that, and as much as I wanted to, and she's looking at me like, hello. But yeah, no, it sucked. But yeah, this is a rough race. Like I said, 44 years old. There goes Avery. I could do the Masters, and I probably will. don't have much of an ego this year. I think in like going in from 23 to 24, I thought people like followed what I do, and I don't think they really do. There goes the Peacock, and Johnny. Stay down. That's where. Then there's Isaac. That's where it is, guys. Got force. Lots of fun down there. But yeah, the Masters should be pretty fun too, I guess. I did one last year, and it was a little too slow. But this year, it's been noticing that it's quite competitive. About 26 miles per hour average. Usually more than 25 racers out there. So I think the Masters is actually really popular this year. And you can see Steck on the left there, grinding. Already 6 minutes in. Jesus. Alright, easy there. Whoa. That could have been wind related. There was a lot of like overlapping to get the Echelon, but watching your front wheel because the wind would blow that person into you. So I think at this point I just give up. So that was about it. That was like 8 minutes, and I'm popped. So that was about the best I could do. No, I actually think I PR'd my power. It was either this race or last week's race, but this race is just so hard, guys. How many times do I have to tell you that? I noticed that Ford group went past me, and I still didn't have any recovery to hop on that one. At this point I'm thinking, alright, I'm gonna just call it a day. I'm like, whatever. It's like, that sucked. And a group of 2 roll by me here, still in the race, and so I decided to jump on their wheel and say, never say never. The race is not over yet. So I'm happy I did that. I managed to do the whole race with folks that are more or less in the same power band as me. I would say that the top of this race are 5 watt per kilo people. I'm not exaggerating. I think that the top 10 that are in the breakaway in the front are around that level of power in FTP. But this turned into like more of a threshold workout after this. So I got on the back of this train here. You see Noe on the right. He jumps in. And we pretty much are going to do this until the end of the race. Yeah. Well, there it is. Telling Steck. Worst race ever. And I don't think I've ever ridden in wind like this. I warmed up on the river path and had to unclip a few times with the gusts because it was just completely unprotected, and with the aero wheels it was pretty dangerous. I probably would not have ridden today, and I don't know, I just went for it. I decided it's kind of like a badge of honor, I guess, to ride in this kind of conditions. So we got a group of 4 here, me, Steck, 2 others. Again, come say what's up, shout your guys' names out, and we're gonna do this until we pick up the rest of the dropped bodies on the course. Alright, so we were I'm like, hop on, Daniel. He's like, what? Alright. So we caught another rider on the back straight, a Mike Spikes rider. Caught Daniel there. So now we are a group of 6, and I'm thinking, like, this is perfect. Let's just keep getting as many bodies as we can to give ourselves the recovery we need. But like I said, a race is a race, and people aren't just gonna rotate for the next 30 minutes, but we'll see. We pick up Avery, and there was geese. Watch out for the geese. Now we got 7. So we got the Mike Spikes rider. I'll look your name up in a minute. Steck, Daniel Beltran, the other 2 that I started with, and Avery. What's up, buddy? Why'd you drop off? You're like, I've had enough. Noticed a DMP on this one. Unacceptable. I mean, just kidding. I was gonna drop too. Yeah, it's hard. Racing bikes is hard. But anyway, I hope you guys are having fun looking at yourselves. It's not just butts anymore. There's some side shots now. Coming up on 2 more riders. That was Antonio Torres in the front with the Mike's bikes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm 6. Avery dropped off, buddy. And then Camilla is 7, and then Michael Perez in the red helmet is 8. So hey, I mean, might be windy. It's kind of a cool shot there. We have a group now.
That's just cool.
I was like, guys, stop attacking us. So yeah, now the race becomes the race. Got Mike's bikes, Antonio, Daniel Beltran, and I think Noah Mandel gets in here at some point. I was like, come on, just let those guys fall back. I mean, 3, and then we got 5 back here. There's no need for them to do that. Come on. So again, this becomes the race within the race, and it is on.
Drop group attacking drop group.
Yep, 2 drop groups attacking each other. But that's how Eldo is. It's just one group after another. Find a group, get in the next group, level up to the other group, fall back in this group, and repeat. Alright, move up here to 3145. And Stack, he just putting in a just big dig. You can just see his body movement. He's just trying to get up to that group that split from us not too long ago. And at this point, he pretty much drops me off. I continue to pull, and this is where it becomes another split. So up here we got 3 riders, and Michael Perez is following me. And at this point, I just show my top tube in my leg. So let's still get the back camera. So Daniel Beltran's trying to get on the back of Michael Perez here. You can start to see that gap in the back behind Daniel is Steck. Oh, there's Edison. Edison gets into this group here, and this becomes our group until the end of the race. So the 2 riders I started with, and Steck and Camilla, are they're getting dropped from here. Thanks for the pull, Steck. Appreciate it. So then there's Noah Mando getting in this group. All right, move up here to 3610 to see our new group. Antonio, Michael Perez, Edison, Daniel, Noah, and that's it, and me. Okay, might have shedded another couple riders as well, but this is it. This is the crew. This was a much faster group, so this was a little bit harder for me. See my heart rate starting to inch up to 170s. Aerobic base is in good condition this year. Been able to ride more often, adding to lower heart rate, better recovery. So fortunately, this cycling game doesn't work unless you ride all the time. So here we are, echeloning. You can see, oh, look at that, that's so cool. All of us there in the draft with the wind hitting us on the right. This is cool. This is like a really good shot of the echelons. It's just trying to manage that overlap in the wind and just navigate the bikes swaying back and forth. This part was actually my favorite. It was just experiencing that, despite it being just a sufferfest and miserable. Felt like that was pretty fun to be in those echelons. There we pick up Noe to make it a 9 group. 2 to go, 2 to go. Group check. Mando, Edgar, Beltran, Noe, Edison, Perez. Yeah, so we lost, we didn't lose them, but Cameron and Torres are off the front. Sean, if you're watching, comment below. You saved the day, I'm pretty sure. That guy was probably trying to go onto the course. 1 to go. Everyone's still got some last minute energy in them. I'm following Noah. Behind me is somebody. But let's see how this shakes out. There goes Michael, and then Noah's gonna follow him out. Yeah, guys, people still want to race, and I mean, hey, it's one last lap. Let's go. So do I. Trying to catch some draft here. Yeah, we're all just trying to get in position for the end. A little squirrely. Okay, going around the last corner. Rear camera died. Let's see what we got. There we have it, folks. 19th place. Like I said, there was 26 or 27. Who knows who started. Lots of dead bodies. Hey, just trying to get the Insta360 routine down. A lot of editing. Mostly just with the right mouse button. Lots of keyframing. And then a few extra steps here and there. Yeah, let me know if you guys what you want to see. Like, subscribe. Yeah, hope you enjoyed looking at yourselves, and see you at the next one. Here's some videos YouTube might think you will enjoy. All right.